Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on, where you are in this world. God bless you. I mean it. God bless you, bless you, bless you. This is Gloria White coming to you from Utah, USA. Today we're going to be continuing in the book of Jeremiah, and we are in chapter 18 in the King James Version of the Holy Bible, Old Testament. The word which came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, Arise, and go down to the potter's house, and there I will cause thee to hear my words. Then I went down to the potter's house, and behold, he wrought a work on the wheels, or on the potter's wheel. And the vessel that he made of clay was marred in the hand of the potter. So he made it again another vessel, as seemed good to the potter to make it. Now we do know that we are the clay in the hands of the potter, and the potter is God, and he's working us and forming us, refining the gold and purifying the silver in these final days. So if he sends upon you tribulation, or you're being tested, pay attention and use your sword when you need to. Stand on his promises. It'll get you through. But if you don't know them, what will you stand on? Verse 4. And the vessel that he made of clay was marred in the hand of the potter. So he made it again another vessel, as seemed good to the potter to make it. Then the word of the Lord came to me, saying, O house of Israel, cannot I do with you as this potter? Saith the Lord. Behold, as the clay is in the potter's hand, so are ye in mine hand, O house of Israel. At what instant I shall speak concerning a nation, and concerning a kingdom, to pluck up and to pull down, and to destroy it. If that nation, against whom I have pronounced, turn from their evil. Key point. Okay. If you turn from your evil, I will repent or relent of the evil that I thought to do unto them. I'm just going to share this with you. I was praying to God and asking him to have mercy on America, that if we turn back to him and repented, would he turn back to us? And clear as day, the answer came audible. You are out of time. So we know God has lifted his hand off of America. We're too far gone. We have done too many evil things in his sight as a nation, not as his people, but as a nation. So here he says, if that nation against whom I have pronounced turn from their evil, I will repent or relent of the evil that I thought to do unto them. We had time to do that, and we didn't do it as a nation. If anything, we're getting much worse. And at what instant I shall speak concerning a nation and concerning a kingdom, to build and to plant it, if it do evil in my sight, that it will not obey my voice, then I will repent or relent of the good wherewith I said I would benefit them. So he's going to take that away. If they won't turn around, I'm taking the goodness. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. Now therefore go to, speak to the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, saying, Thus saith the Lord, Behold, I frame evil, or am fashioning a disaster against you, and devise a device or a plan against you. Return ye now every one from his evil way, and make your ways and your doings good. Now, as children of God, this message should be resonating, ooh, right into your soul, in your spirit. And make your ways good and your doings good. Verse 12. And they said, there is no hope, but we will walk after our own devices, or according to our own plans. And we will every one do the imagination or stubbornness of his evil heart. Therefore thus saith the Lord, ask ye now among the heathen, or the Gentiles, who hath heard such things. The Virgin of Israel hath done a very horrible thing. Will a man leave the snow of Lebanon, which cometh from the rock of the field? Or shall the cold flowing waters that come from another place be forsaken? Because my people have forgotten me, they have burned incense to vanity, or worthless idols, and they have caused them to stumble in their ways from the ancient paths, to walk in paths, in a way not cast up, or not on a highway, to make their land desolate in a perpetual hissing. Every one that passeth thereby shall be astonished, and wag his head, shake his head, like, oh man, look at them. I will scatter them with an east wind before the enemy. I will show them the back, or my back, and not the face, not his face, in the day of their calamity. Call on him all you want to save this nation. He's not going to hear us. He still hears his people, his children. And then said they, come, let us devise devices or plans against Jeremiah. For the law shall not perish from the priest, nor counsel from the wise, nor the word from the prophet. Come, let us smite him with the tongue, or attack him with the tongue, and let us not give heed to any of his words. They're not going to listen to Jeremiah, and not only that, but they're going to rise up against him now and give him a tongue lashing. Give heed to me, O Lord, and I hearken to the voice of them that contend with me. And hearken to the voice of them that contend with me, that are after me. Please listen to me. Shall evil be recompensed for good? For they have digged a pit for my soul. Oh my goodness, for his life. They're after his life now. Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them, and to turn away thy wrath from them. Therefore deliver up their children to the famine, and pour out their blood by the force of the sword, and let their wives be bereaved of their children, and be widows, and let their men be put to death. Let their young men be slain by the sword in battle. Let a cry be heard from their houses, when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them. For they have digged a pit to take me, and hid snares for my feet. Yet, Lord, thou knowest all their counsel against me to slay me. Forgive not their iniquity, neither blot out their sin from thy sight, but let them be overthrown before thee. Deal thus with them in the time of thine anger. Jeremiah was pleading with God to spare them, have mercy on them. Now they're after him to take his life. He's like, let them have it. Give them all 9 yards. I've had it. These people are terrible. Punish them. Send them your full wrath. Poor Jeremiah. Oh my goodness. The poor dear. He's done all these things that God's told him to do. And he's prayed for the people, and he's pleaded with the people, to turn back to God. And then what do? They're like, Let's just shut this guy up. This is it. And this is what's going on today. We're like a billion little Jeremiahs running around, and they want to shut us up. Be careful out there. But don't fall down. And as always, I love you.